Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you how to make this cute, I call it angel bear. So we have all different colors, it looks great. But this one is a little bit hard. If you never made this before, you have to be really careful to follow me step by step. So once you get the beads, you put in a little container, take out from the pack, and then make sure you don't lose anything. So now make sure you stray the fishing line and then hold both ends like this, left line, right line. Alright, first step is to add 5 white beads. I'm going to make a red one today, so whichever color you're making, you change red beads to other color, or white beads or eyes and all that will be the same. So after you add 5 beads in, your left line goes through it opposite way and then hold together, pull it down. Because angel bear needs quite lots fishing line, so it's a little bit long. And each step you make sure you not tangle the bead, the line. Alright, so now it's like this, 5 beads. Alright, second step is to hold both ends again. So right hand side we'll add 1 white, 2 red, and 1 white. So last bead you go through, use left line, go through it. And pull to the end. So when you hold it, make sure before that 5 beads at bottom, and then now all the beads go up. We start from the bottom to make up to the head. Okay, so now you go up like this, and now see the bottom that before that 5 beads. So your left line want to go through each beads one at a time. So when I say go through one, whichever beads next to the line, that's the bead you have to go through. So now I will call this bottom line, easy for you to remember. So the line going down, this line will be your left line. So the left line goes through to the left beads, goes through 1 bead, and pull to the end. And right side will add 2 red and 1 white. And then the end, the white beads, use the left line to go through it and pull to the end. So now I have 2 5 beads already. So now keep going to the bottom line, keep going left, go through 1 more bead. Usually the bottom line always goes through the beads, and right line always add the beads. So how many beads you have to add in? Usually if it's 5 beads, make a circle. It depends how many already in the line, so you add to make it 5. So this time you add 2 red, 1 white again. So you do this all 3 times, 2 red, 1 white. So now you can see 1 2 3 circles. So after this, it's time to add the wing. So you go through 1 more bead. Now this time, remember, add 1 wing, and then 1 red and 1 white. Why I say red now, it's always the big beads. Some little red beads, that's for ear, for later. So now when I talk about red, always get the big one. Alright, so you put, so now see 1 wing already adding. So you hold up like this. So now you see this shape, a little bit like a U shape. That's the time to close this level. So your left line now have to go through 2 beads. One is the one you're supposed to go the last bead, and then go up. So you have to go through 2 big white beads to make the line come up. Alright, so both lines now going up like this. So your right line, this time we'll add 1 red and 1 wing. And this time you use left line to go through the wing and then pull it. Alright, so the wing shape like this, after you put in, you have to look, see if you're happy with the direction. If you're not happy, you can take out, change to the other way. Alright, so now next step is left line, have to go through 1 red bead here. So keep going to the left. The bottom line, keep going left to go through a bead. Now pull really tight. So right line, you want to add 1 wing and then 1 white and then 1 red. So you have 1 wing, 1 white and 1 red. Now go through the last beads. So now look, it looks like this. So for this area it's also 5. See, 1, 2, 3 and then plus 2 wings. So it's also 5. Each circle will be 5 beads or wing. Wing it's also count as a bead. So now your left line, the bottom line want to go 2 beads. Go through 2 red. And now right hand side we'll add 1 white, 1 red. Make sure you follow me step by step. If too fast, you can post it or go back to watch again. So always go through the last bead. And now remember, left line have to go through 2 beads. Hold this circle. And hold this. Left line goes through 2 red. Alright. Right line, add 1 white, 1 red. Go through the last piece. Okay, make sure each circle you did, you counted it's 5. If it's not 5, you must add too many or not enough. So now this time you go through 1 bead and 1 wing. Your left line goes through 1 red bead and 1 wing, and right hand side we'll add 1 white and 1 wing. And then go through the wing. Left line goes through the wing. Okay. So now tie it really up, tied up. Okay, so now the back will like this. Check if you're right. So we have between the 4 wings, we'll have 2 red on the top and 1 white at the bottom. If it's not like this, means something wrong. So now we have to close up the last 2 red beads and the wing. So your left line this time have to go through 3. So go through this 1 red, 2 red, and then the wing. Okay, so left line goes through 2 red beads and the wing as well. Go up because we have to close this one again. So make sure the line not caught anyway. So now the both line go up again. So last step is to put 1 white bead in. And then close it, use left line to go through the white bead. Alright, pull it really tight. So now count on the top. Here should have 5 white beads. Alright, and that's the body already finished. So whichever line is longer, you use that line to go through these 5 beads, because this 5 is a little bit loose, so use one line to go through all 5 beads. Just use one line to go through it until back to before. So use one line to go through all 5 and back to before. So it has to be both lines opposite way through these beads. The middle one, see the 2 wings here, the middle one. Okay, so this way this 5 is very tight after you go through it. So now we have to go up. So that's the body already done. So now we have to go up to make the head. So first step, on your right hand side, add 4 white. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then use your line to go through the last piece. Alright, so after you did that, see you got the 5 circles already. So now your left line have to go through the other 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 5 circles before, so each line, each bead you have to go through once, step by step. So go through the second bead. Left line just go through 1 bead, and right line will add, because here have 2 in the line, so you want to make it to 5, so you need to add 3 white beads to make it 5. So the bead is almost everywhere is 5 beads in a circle, so it's easy for you to count. Alright, so after this 2 circle finish, now it's time to add eyes in. So you go through left hand, remember to go through 1 bead, and right hand side remember to add 1 black eyes. We have a small black, that's for nose for later. So now it's add the big white beads and 2 white beads. So 1 big black for the eyes and 2 white. And then close it. Okay, so left line remember, so that looks like this. So left line remember to go through 1 more bead. It's always 1 at a time. And then right hand side this time we'll add white, black, white. Still the big black, okay? So white, black, white. And then go through the last bead. So now has to be like this, 2 black, and then between the 2 black we'll have 3 white, like a triangle shape. If not like this, means something wrong. Okay, so now this way it's like a U shape again, means we have to close it again. So your left line goes through the bottom 1 white, the last white, and then go up 1. So your left line have to go through 2. So go through the last 1 white bead at bottom, and then go up 1. If it's hard to go, you can bend it down a little bit, and then make beads go through. Because this is quite soft, so anytime you feel hard to go through the beads, you can move it a little bit, make it easier. So in your line now have 3 white beads, so now you just add 2 more to close this circle. 1, 2. Alright. So now you count the top. Should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Should have 10 beads. If not 10, something wrong. Alright, so your left line want to go through 1 bead this time. Remember, it's your left line to go through 1 bead, and right line to add 3 to to make it 5. So 1, 2, 3. Cross it. So now left line have to go through 2 white beads. 1, 2. Alright, the right hand side, now you can see you have 3 white, so you only need 2 whites to go in. And then go through the last beads. Okay, so now after you did 2 circles, now it's time to add the ears in. So whichever line is longer, so now my right side is longer, so I will add 5 little red. Now it's time to use the little beads. So use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, right line add 5 beads, and then right line again to go back to the beads. So you want to make it like a loop, like this. See here? You make it go like a circle, and then you pull both lines. That's one ear already done. See? So you add 5 beads, and then you go through back to the same beads, make the line go back to the top again. So whichever line is longer, you use that one to add beads, and then just go back through, make like a circle, and then you pull both lines, then one ear is done. So now next step, left line keep going through 1 white and 1 black eyes, and your right line add 2 white to make it a 5 again. 1, 2. So the last beads go through. Alright, so see now like this. And now after you pass these eyes, it's time to add your nose. How to put nose in? You go through 1, you don't go through 2 at once. You go through 1, and in the middle here we add, and on your left line you add the black little beads for the nose, and then you go through the second beads. So your left line still goes through 2, but in the middle here you add 1 black in, and then go through that beads. So now your right hand side still add 2 white to close it. Okay, so now see it's 5 circles, but in the middle we'll have a black nose. So now your left hand side want to go through 1 eyes, 1 black bead, and 1 white. And then because it's go to the U shape again, so you have to go up this piece, trying to close it. But before you close it, it's time to add this side ear. So this time, your left line, after you both sides go up, your left line is the one have to add ears. So add 5 little circle in, little red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so after this 5 beads in, remember go through the same beads but from the other side, and then pull it up just like a circle for the beads. Okay, after you did that, and now it's time to close it. So you add 1 bead on your right hand side and use left line to go through it. So you pull it tight, then you already add this side ear and also close it. So now on the top should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 white beads. Alright, so now you use your left line to go through to the back of the bear. So you go through one bead, and now if you want to add a little key ring or the things come with the pack, that's the time you add it. You go through one bead and then add the things in, and then you keep going through it until all these 5 beads go through the top 5. This way, once you pull it, the top 5 will be tied together and won't fall apart. So your left line goes through all the way to this 5 top, and then until both lines go opposite way. So now it's time to close it, to tie it up. So left line or right line, you go through between this circle to the top circle, or from left to right, whichever close to this line. You go through it, and then here's a loop. So you go through the end of the beads, end of the line to go through the loop, and then pull it. That's how you make a knot here. And your left line is beads, this line. You go up from one circle to the top, and then once it come out, you pull it into the loop you make, and then you pull to the end. Yep. So after you make these 2 knots, now you make the line go through a couple of beads next to it, and then they won't come out and fall apart. So whichever area you feel it's easy to go in. Sometimes some beads inside might be a little bit small. If that bead won't go through, say if you won't go through that one, you can go down as well. So whichever bead's next to it. See, if this one is hard to go in, you can even go back to before that bead. Just after you make knot, you go through a couple of beads, and then you cut it. Okay, so after you go through a couple of them, now it's time to cut it. I just find the nail clip is great to cut this, and safe for kids to use it. But make sure when you cut it, you just cut this line, not the line you already made things on. Otherwise they will fall apart. Okay, so now nearly there. That's the main body already done. So it's 2 circles for body and head, and 4 wings, and 2 ears and eyes. So now you hold like this. Watch the chest and the tummy area. Tummy area have 3 white beads. The bottom white bead, you use one of the line you just cut off. It goes through it. Now we're going to make the legs and arms. So once you go through it, make sure it's in the halfway for the line. You hold line like this. Alright, so each side you add 2 white for the legs. You add 1, 2. Left side add 2. Right side also add 2. Okay, so now it's a little bit difficult. Watch where the line goes. See that under the eyes, the first red beads, behind it, you're from behind the beads, and you want to make the line go out from here, not the bottom, just from under the eyes, this red beads, behind it, from behind here to push in, and then you want the line go out from the front, this circle. So the easy way is to go down, whichever you can go, and then you point back to that circle you want here. So you come out here. So the goal is to push push this line into like underarm area. So your line just go in and then out. Okay, I'll show you the other side. The 2 beads was falling out. So 1, 2. Alright, so under the eyes, these red beads. So now you go from the behind the wing here to go in, and then come out from front this circle. Actually, when you hold it like this way, it's easy to come out. And then you just pull it. Make sure the line just goes through it and then hold down. See, 2 legs already add in. So now, whichever side is longer,